Happy Wine Wednesday, everyone.
Happy Wine Wednesday.
We're back. I'm not currently drinking anything.
No wine.
Ray's never drinking wine. It's something really interesting.
Yeah, try to light it up.
Wait.
Call the fire department.
Right.
Oh.
My alcohol may have lost its proof. There we go. Some the edges are. Maybe there's too much. Here we go. Now it's going. Where it was.
Oh.
There we go. Ta-da. So that's a volcano bowl is what I.
Oh, that's so cool. Look at
You
that.
drink out of that and you burn your hair.
You need a long straw. But yeah. So what it is made out of 3 different kinds of rum, a little bit of simple syrup, a little bit of maple syrup, lime juice, and grapefruit juice.
Wow.
It's
really
meant
fancy.
It's meant to be shared by multiple people. Like if it's served in a tiki bar, it's usually a drink for 2 to 4 people, and everybody's got a straw and drinks out of the thing, and they make a big production of it. So
I'm sure you can handle for the other 4 people.
it's my birthday, so I get to.
I have not seen that one before. That's really cool.
Well, I can't have it anyway. It's got grapefruit juice in it.
Oh, what's with the grapefruit juice?
And alcohol.
Screws up a lot of medications.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, the alcohol might have something to do with it too, I guess.
Yeah, you don't drink anymore either.
Since 91. Thursday night before Christmas of 91.
Wow. All right. Well,
and I was surprised that Ray doesn't know about tiki drinks or tiki culture. And I'm wondering if maybe in Canada it's not a thing.
I don't know. I've never heard of it, but
you haven't either.
Yeah, but I also might just not know because.
Well, and you're young though, so but
Hey,
it's still
Seahorse is longer than you've been alive, kid.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Well, you know about the tiki room in Disneyland, right?
No, nothing about it.
No. So you guys, you Canadians, you just don't know. you have to look it up later.
We have to get Joey and Kelly on as well and see who knows it. I might also just
does. Kelly's had tiki drinks with me. She's come out to visit and I have a tiki lounge in my house. So that's when you see all the artwork. I have some of it in my Seahorse tanks too, like stuff like this. There's a tiki, like tiki mugs. You've never seen mugs that look like this, that kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. I have seen. Yeah,
that's what I'm into that. So I collect tiki stuff along with the Seahorse stuff, and
just got your little collections going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so fun though.
So my bar is all decorated in bamboo and stuff. I've got masks all over the walls, and
well, you'd be happy to know that on another tab I just opened Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. So I'll read about it after this is over.
Now you can see what it's about.
Okay, now I want to search it up. Anyways, I'll search it up later. But does anyone have any updates or anything?
Well, I can update. I think I'm losing another Seahorse soon. I've got the Buddy, I think, has given up on eating. Although he went 4 days and then all of a sudden he decided he wanted to eat breakfast with everybody.
Okay.
And then he ate like a little bit. I want to say he ate a little bit of breakfast this morning, which was the next day. This was yesterday when he decided to eat. But in general, it looks like he's going to go soon. So he's probably going to be my next one.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
then I'll just have the two ladies. I'll have Betty and Sunny. And yeah, the three of them have been hanging out together, which they weren't doing much before. Betty usually had her own side of the tank and hung out by herself.
Mhm.
But I think, I don't know, when maybe she knew like Buddy was getting ready to pass, I don't know. Then she
Yeah.
came, and they've been all three together
Yeah,
since.
I think that's honestly like a lot of what makes like seahorses special. You see their personality, and
Hmm.
they do seem to have some, I would say, well, not quite thoughts.
Or compassion.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem to. They definitely have emotions. You can tell. The seahorses have their little emotions, and if you keep multiple seahorses in a tank, especially, you'll see drama play out. And yeah, with if there's rivalry or competition for something, or I was just watching this morning, I had in my Facebook memories one of the videos of the ones that I have now back when they were babies. And there was like 12 of them in a group all together eating. And some of them, they were strangling each other over the food. And it just,
Yeah.
it's so, so active and full of it. Yeah, when they're really young, yeah, they're really funny to watch. And mine, now that they're old, they're not that exciting. They most of the time just lay around.
I mean, their retirement years.
Hmm.
I have a
So yeah,
question.
Uh-huh.
So it's your birthday and you're having a birthday drink, but where's our birthday cake?
yeah, right. Kelly said she'd make me one, and I'm like, good luck.
Hey, and how long are you
I've
gonna wait
had
for it?
cake though. I've had a few actually. I had birthday cupcakes this morning, and then I had some cheesecake this afternoon. So
Oh, okay.
I've been indulging today.
It's your birthday, so
Yeah,
it's the one day when.
yeah.
My favorite cake is cherry pound cake.
Oh, that
Basically,
sounds good.
pound cake with maraschino cherries.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I
I would
I
like
don't know if I've
that.
ever had it.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not fond of the cake.
I had
Whenever we've had
strawberry.
cake with icing, that kind of thing, um, I would give the cake to my kids, and they would give the icing to me.
Scott likes that I made strawberry cake and I have strawberry icing, and Scott likes to just eat the strawberry icing
Really?
right out of the can.
I used to just snack on those cans of icing that they sell in the stores.
Frosting, yeah, that's what I have. Yeah,
I
they're
feel
good.
like all of my friends would always they didn't like the icing. I had friends who would scrape the icing off stuff because they didn't want it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what's funny is my husband is like that, but he'll eat icing by itself if he likes it. Like normally, yeah, he doesn't like it on cake, but yet he'll eat it out of the Duncan Hines can, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. I can see why it would be good, but like I don't know. It's a little sweet. I'm surprised Ray did that. Ray don't really strike me as the type of person.
Right? I know. That surprises me too because he's so picky about food and stuff.
Well, that's why I don't like cake.
Because you ate so
I'm
much
picky.
icing?
No, I just don't like cake. I'm picky.
Oh,
The only
Don't
cake I like is that
the
pound
maraschino
cake.
pound cake. That
I
sounds
used,
good. I would eat that with you any day. That sounds
I
really
used
good
to
because
eat
I
just
love
pound cake,
maraschino.
Somebody made me a cherry pound cake for my birthday one time. Ever since then, it's been cherry pound cake.
I'll
But
have
I
to
don't
make
wait for
one
others
for
to
your
make it for me. I
birthday.
make it myself.
The only problem is I can't. I said I'll have to make one for your birthday, but the only problem is I can't share it with you. I can't send it. You'll have to make one too, and then we can all eat cherry pound cake on your birthday. It sounds really good.
Like express shipping to Canada from Holly to Ray, his pound cake.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't
At
make
least
it
I
anyway.
could get Sophie to come here from down the road, and she could dine on the one that I make.
There you go. Do you have a recipe you could send to me?
Yeah, I've got a recipe.
Send it to me. I'll try making one.
Have you got a bundt pan?
Yeah.
Okay, it's best for that because pound cake takes a long time. If you put it in a loaf pan, it takes a long time to cook in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the time the middle gets cooked, then the outside's overcooked.
Yeah.
Or baked, I guess is the proper
I
word.
make one that has a whole orange in it. In that pan. You put an orange in the food processor, peel and
Yeah.
all. You just cut into sections, and then you put it in your cake batter. It's like a pound cake. It's really good.
Well, never had that, but
Yeah, I've never even.
It's really
I've
good.
never
It's
heard
really dense. It's a good breakfast cake. It's super dense because it's got orange in it. You know, the whole orange is in the cake. It is so good. That's one of my favorite cakes. But yeah, send me the recipe for the cherry pound cake and I'll make one, Ray, because I make those. I make pound cake sometimes.
fancy cakes that you're eating. I feel like I'm with my cakes.
Well, the strawberry one I made is out of a box, so it's not that fancy, but it is
Yeah, but
good.
you're full orange, and then there's Ray making like.
But other ones, yeah, I'm not much of a cook, but I like to bake.
Fair, yeah. My sister's like that.
Because it's specific directions. I'm good at anything where I have specific directions, like this temperature for this many minutes, and here this much of each ingredient. I don't like cooking meat and stuff because it's vague. It'll be like cook until done. And I'm like, how do I know what's done?
Well, like, it's
I
not
always
like
have my husband do that. I'll be, is this done? Tell me if you think it's good. I like specifics.
Cooking because cooking takes less. Well, it depends what you cook, but obviously, like it generally takes less time, and it's not like put it for an hour in the oven because, like, I hate that. I hate waiting for it to just be done in the oven.
There's the address that I took mine from.
I tried
think
it.
I modified it.
It gave me an error.
Somewhat, but I don't remember offhand what I modified, but
it's not there anymore though, Ray. The link doesn't work.
The link doesn't work?
No, it said an error.
Oh,
so
okay.
They may be taking it down.
I'll send the whole thing. It's in Word. Is that okay?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, you can put it in my.
I'll have to send it on Messenger.
Put it in my Messenger. Yeah, put it in my Messenger. That's best because then I can actually print it from there too.
Also, I just wanted to say to anyone who's watching, that if anyone does have any questions at any point during our conversation about like cherry pound cakes or orange cakes or anything, just ask it. We're here, but we don't have that much to talk about seahorses, so we end up at the topic of cakes.
I used to make cakes for my seahorse birthdays. Of course, I didn't give them to the seahorses, but I'd share them on here. I made ones that were like seahorse shaped, for Dandy's birthday, and
I
used to do that on the show, make seahorse cakes. I made this really fancy one once. I have these little molds, like little silicone molds for baking that are seahorses, and I made
Mhm.
little chocolate seahorses to put on the cake, and there was different layers and stuff.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can't remember what that was for. I wonder. I can't remember if it was one of the seahorses' birthdays or if it was Kelly's
Oh,
birthday or something. I can't remember, but I remember that from years
you
back.
gotta make them again, Holly. Now I
It's
want to
a
see them
lot
as
of work to make fancy cakes. I have a sister-in-law that does that. She's good at that and she enjoys it, but for me, I don't have the talent. It's very hard.
right now. Anyways, back more on the topic, or maybe not on the topic of seahorses, Joey. I haven't seen you in a while.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's good to see you.
seahorse,
Good to
um,
see everybody.
seahorse updates, life updates, whatever.
Everything's been going good. Clyde is doing really well. He's growing quite a bit. He's got a lot of Siri that's been growing on him.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Oh,
yeah, life-wise, everything is doing good. I've set up some smaller nano tanks recently for different shrimps, neocardina, different colors, red and orange and blue. So
mhm.
kind of
Very
keep
cool.
myself busy.
Got a
So
heater in
you
the tank?
haven't got Clyde any friends yet, huh?
Have you got a heater in the
Uh,
tank?
for the shrimp, I don't use a heater for the shrimp, no.
Oh, for all the rest. You got a hat
The
on that
tank
makes it look
behind me, this one I keep it at about 78 degrees. This one and my reef tank are probably the only, yeah, they're the only two that I actually maintain temperatures on. The other ones are just room temperature.
how cold is the room?
Uh, uh, the coldest room is where the seahorse is, and that one sits at about 65. And with the tank running, the tank stays at about 73. But like the room I'm in now, this is about 72. So the shrimp tanks probably sit around there.
And 72 is cold enough, you have to cover up your ears.
I just like wearing a hat sometimes. Crazy hair.
And if you've been outside, it's probably super
Ugh.
cold where you
Yeah,
guys
today
are.
was like freezing rain, actually. I was just
Oh,
outside with the dogs.
We're having that here. We finally got snow. We've had
Oh,
snow,
yeah.
hail, rain the last few days. Like we had like a high of 37 today. It's
Oh,
been like
wow.
32, and
wow. We
yeah, I
have
was
We
wondering
went a
if
month
I was going to get
without
snowed
getting
in,
it
but
up
it
to freeze.
hasn't stuck.
Ray. Can you hear the thunder right now?
No,
It's
You
really
guys got
bad.
thunder? Yeah, we had a thunderstorm
Oh,
yesterday and
yeah.
big old hail. And it was funny. I took pictures because the ground was whiter after it hailed than it had been from snowing all day.
Oh, wow.
Snow is not sticking. But
we
we've been
got about 5 or 6 days where we're above the freezing. Before that, we went about a month without getting near freezing, the freezing point. We were way down.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
In terms of Fahrenheit, we were probably, I'm guessing without doing the calculations, uh, around, about between 4 and 7 degrees.
brr. That is pretty. We don't get that cold here. The coldest I've seen it here is 22 Fahrenheit.
Oh, wow.
And we have not hit the 20s at all this year.
Well, we've
Usually
been
we've
minus
had snow.
22 and minus 25 Celsius.
Ugh.
Yeah,
No fun.
that was a little. Right now we also have the freezing rain, whatever. I
Yeah,
have.
we get a lot of that.
I'm currently at a environmental leadership program at school, so I'm not actually at my actual high school. I'm somewhere else.
Oh,
So we're
Mhm.
doing.
cool.
Yeah, we're at a forest, like a huge conservation area that we have here. But
Mhm.
Well,
it's
that's cool.
yeah, the weather is not making that. I mean, we went
Yeah,
out
that would
today.
be.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Now at least it's bringing a lot of the birds down, so we went bird watching today.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
We're not doing a ton of school, at least currently, but it's fun.
Somehow I
Nice.
can't see bird watching being anything like seahorse watching.
I watch birds every day. I posted some pictures of the birds in my yard. I had some doves in my yard, eating
Oh,
this
yeah.
morning, and it was like 32 degrees out. And I had one of my friends in Texas commented, she's like, she's like, they're so plump. And I said, well, they're freezing. They're all puffed
Yeah.
because all the birds right now, I have hummingbirds, and they'll come and sit at the feeder, and they're all fat because they're
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
make themselves warm. They're all fluffing up their feathers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that for us with the robins. We have
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
hundreds of robins everywhere, and they're really big.
Yeah, they make themselves trying to stay warm.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask, Joey, did you get the enrichment from Kim?
I didn't receive it yet, but I'm sure I'll receive it soon.
Well, hopefully she already sent it off. She's kind of tied
Yeah.
up now. She ended up rushing her son to the hospital.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh,
Might have been a seizure, but they don't know yet. He's had
oh
lots of
no.
problems.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's an adopted child that um, all the kids that she's had uh, have been adopted, and they've all been fetal alcohol syndrome kids.
Oh, I see.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
so their mental capacity is very low, like
Oh, well,
maybe
good for her.
4 or 5 year old, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan's
They usually
21,
have
but he's 21 and looks like an adult, but he's still got that other capacity. But
Yeah.
I guess last night she was getting ready to go to work because she works the night shift, and all of a sudden she finds him lying on the floor, and he couldn't talk, couldn't move,
Oh
but he was
my.
conscious.
Yeah.
She got him to the hospital, and initially they thought seizure. Now they don't know. So
Yeah. Oh
back to
my.
doing lots more testing.
Yeah. Well, that's good she got to him in time into the hospital. Yeah.
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 Oh,
That's scary.
very scary for sure.
Well, she already lost a daughter. The
Oh
daughter was
my.
a bit older, but I think the daughter was 29. She passed last year.
Oh
But
my.
again, she was a
Mm.
fetal alcohol syndrome girl,
Yeah.
and they do have a lot of problems health wise.
Yeah, they do.
And there was, it wasn't, I guess, from what she died from, it was unexpected because none of the doctors had ever picked up anything on any testing before. So
Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Really sad.
she had
So
another girl that she had taken on as well, and she was the oldest one. But when she turned 18, the government took her away,
Oh wow.
oh.
Oh wow.
and they wouldn't give her back.
Oh
So
my goodness.
then Kim said, well, that's not going to happen again. So she went and put through the official adoption papers
Yeah.
and adopted the other two, so they couldn't do that again. If she
Yeah.
had known about it, she would have adopted the other one too to stop it from happening.
Yeah.
The girl, she wanted to stay with Kim, and
They
she didn't
wouldn't
want to
let
be put into the group home with others,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
That's sad.
Yeah.
because she had a family life,
Yeah.
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 and in a group home you can't experience that.
Yeah. That's horrible.
But unfortunately, the powers that be that know it all determined that it was better for her.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's anyways.
Well, Sophie, your seahorses are having fun. I keep seeing them playing behind you.
Yeah, I just had 2 batches of fry.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
exciting.
they are not doing too well. Well, no, okay. First one is completely gone. Second one also completely gone now, I believe.
Oh.
Um, yeah. So I'm still not sure. I had a video for you guys. Because I wanted to show you this video. I had them in a cup, and I was looking at them, and I'm like, these don't look super healthy. They look. Um, sorry, that was my dad. They don't look super healthy. They look almost like they're like on their side, and they're just like kind of wriggling. Like they don't look like they're
They're
doing
swimming
well.
on their side or lying on their side.
Wait, sorry, what was the first option?
Swimming on their side or lying on the bottom or on.
Lying
No,
down.
so there's always like a few at the very bottom of the jar, and like those are just
Mhm.
I know those aren't gonna survive. Then there are ones like at the surface who are just kind of floating at the surface and like wriggling around.
Yeah.
And then there are a few that are swimming around. When I put them all in a cup, because it was like a white cup, so I could actually like
You
see
could
them,
see. Mhm.
they didn't. Yeah, they were kind of just. Most of them were at the surface, just like wriggling around, like, and they were doing that thing where they pull on their like nose and their back with their tails, like constantly though.
That's ciliates.
Ciliates.
But what am I supposed to do for ciliates at such a young age?
The
Formalin bath.
peroxide.
No, formalin bath. You can't treat seahorse fry with peroxide.
Well, they're food though, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't. Um, they already have the ciliates, so treating their food isn't going to stop it. They already have that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
that's right. That prevents it. So
Formalin
yeah,
bath is the only way, but it's here in Canada. It's illegal to buy formalin.
I have somewhere I can get it from.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Dan Underwood's page. I used to have the link on my website, but my website is no longer. The
Yeah.
company appears to have gone
I
under.
think I have it. I think it's something like 1 milliliter for 10 gallons or something. Let me see. I have it.
Well, there's a bath, and then there's like where you put them in and give them a bath, and then put them back in the tank, and then there's the treatment where it's longer term, where you put the formalin in the tank. But I think, if I remember
That's
correctly,
what
I
it
think
is.
Dan
It's
recommended the bath.
it's 1 milliliter for 10 gallons, and it's every other day for 3 treatments.
Okay.
I
Because I
think.
think that's my biggest problem with them. And because like I'm not having any success with them, it's not because I'm not changing
I
anything now because I'm like
used
I don't know what um
I used formalin whether my seahorses showed symptoms or not when they were born. I did it the day they were born, and then 2 days later, and then 2 days later. So every other day, it's 3 times. It's 1 milliliter.
I have some here, but it's old, so it's probably already got
Yeah,
the.
it goes fast. Mine did.
You have to always check whatever you have to see if there's
Make
any
sure
white
it's
spots in the.
clear. Yeah, make sure it's completely clear, your formalin. If it's cloudy, it'll kill them.
Well, the white deposits that are in the bottom,
that's fun.
that's for sure a sign. So
Yeah.
the problem is, like, you store it in a brown bottle, so no light gets to it. Light makes it degrade, and so you have to pour it out into a clear bottle to see what it's like before you put it back in the brown bottle again.
Mhm. So what
Okay.
is
All
the
right.
problem Holly's experiencing? Could you explain that further? Did you say ciliates? What is that?
Ciliates. They're the
Ciliate.
Ciliate.
they're I think of them as fleas for dogs. They're
Oh.
tiny little microscopic things that live in salt water.
But basically,
and they
seahorses
get in the
in their
sea.
gills.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Commit. So
that's
when
the
you
behavior
see your
I noticed the
seahorse
most.
take its tail,
Whenever you see the fry scratching their heads with their tail, that's ciliates.
yeah,
Okay.
And to
lots of
verify,
ferment.
you do a 12-minute freshwater dip. When you put them in the freshwater dip at the start, soon after you put them in, they'll start thrashing around, and you'll end up seeing um, the residue of the exploded parasites.
Okay.
You won't recognize them as parasites because
They'll
the
be like
fresh
little
water
white
makes them
things.
blow up.
Okay.
And so that gives them temporary relief, but you can't do that with the fry. That's
No.
that's for treating adults. With the fry, the only treatment I know of is the formalin.
So what I've
Okay.
noticed is that in my main tank, my male has never shown sign of ciliates ever. My female sometimes shows signs of ciliates, and I think I've done 3 freshwater dips with her so far. And then so it's like she's fine, and then it slowly gets worse over time, but like slowly, right? Because I've had her for a while, so I don't do these often. But it gets worse and worse, and I'm like, okay, I should do a freshwater dip. So I do the freshwater dip. She has zero reaction to them, but they always help her. And like she's not stressed out at all by them because the minute I put
That's
her back,
good.
she's
Mhm.
normal, she's eating, like she's totally
Yeah.
fine. So I've just kind of seen that this is
Well,
a
that
thing.
tells me that your system is set up so that the fish is capable of handling it. Like her immune system has that capacity to deal with the parasitic level that's in there. If your system starts to slide a little bit, that parasitic level will go up, and then initially she'll be able to handle the extra load because she's conditioned for it, but eventually it would degrade. So as long as you keep doing what you're doing, keep the health of that system going, you probably aren't going to have a severe problem with the adults. But
Okay.
ciliates are something that's always along. It's like bacteria. It's always there.
Mhm.
And it's a case of it becomes problematic when conditions are right for the either the parasites or the bacteria. Usually the same conditions mean both of them do well.
Now,
So
what can I do to clear? Well, I mean, obviously they're always going to be there, but what
yeah,
can I do to clean them out or like lower the numbers?
well, if she's not showing any stress from it, and if the male's not, I would say your system's okay.
Yeah, she just sometimes starts like doing the itching thing,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then at that point, once it gets like, I just give her a
Mhm.
freshwater bath and then put her back in, and she's fine with it.
Well, you shouldn't have to keep doing the freshwater bath. So, but the only thing you can do to make it any better is to upgrade the your protocols, like your water change, your cleaning, and that kind of thing. You would have to do something so that the water conditions is less conducive to the numbers of parasites that are there now.
Okay.
If you put her back in, she's just gonna get them again because they're still there,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
right?
always there.
It's
Well,
been very
even when you do the freshwater dip, it's not going to kill all the ones that are on it, but it'll get most of them.
Mhm.
And like Holly said,
rarely like
they're in the tank there too.
Mhm.
yeah, and now they're not like waterborne though. And should be cleaning the surfaces, or is
The
it
witch,
No, they're in the water.
yeah, they're in the water, but
they're in the water?
yeah, but it's conditions like
If there's too much
if
food and they're feeding
food,
on like leftover food and stuff, that'll make their population grow. Like it's stuff like that.
Okay.
like fish waste, like
Mhm.
seahorse waste or feces and that. If some of that gets trapped somewhere, that's a good source of food for them. But once once they latch onto the seahorse, they're going to stay on the seahorse and feed off the seahorse itself.
Yeah.
How large are they in terms like a copepod? They're smaller than a copepod. Like, could you see them?
Yeah,
You
they're
can't
smaller than
see them.
copepods.
They're like microscopic, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, some copepods you can see quite easy. Some, it's all you can do to see them. But with ciliates, they're even smaller than that.
Okay.
But you
Yeah, I
can
don't.
see them under a microscope.
Even when I put her in the freshwater dip, like I never see them. But
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that,
it might, and she might not really, that might not be bothering her. Now,
you
I've
said she
had,
wasn't thrashing around, so she probably doesn't have
I
enough
don't,
in her for the fresh water
yeah,
to kill off and
just because
be
she
able.
wants to scratch on stuff doesn't mean she has a celiac problem. I had one of my seahorses loved to do that. She loved to sit in bubbles and she loved to give herself a massage on stuff. Like it was her nightly bedtime ritual. She had a certain thing in the tank that she liked to sit with and rub on
That's a sign of ciliates also, Holly.
yeah, but she didn't react to the ciliate bath either.
Yeah,
So she didn't have that, but she was the only
probably had
seahorse
it, but
that
it was
liked doing
minimal.
that. Yeah. She just enjoyed massages and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's another reason that the seahorses will get into the flow of a power head and ride it out and turn around and go back again.
Yeah.
Like scratching your back. You
Yeah.
get nicked in your back and you get a back scratcher, or you go up against a wall and rub your back on the corner of the wall. Well, the seahorses, when they get into that flow of the water or get into the air bubbles, that gives them some relief.
Yeah, they're interesting,
that, yeah,
eh?
that's.
Very characteristic.
I actually have this line coming into my macro LG. That's supposed to be bubbles, but I don't have the thing running right now to see if my seahorses would actually like bubbles. Because I was like,
Some do, some
everyone
don't.
always says that they like bubbles.
The
Well,
only
some
trouble
do.
with
It's
bubbles
a personality
is
thing.
you end up with salt creep, especially if you use a
Yeah, that too.
don't use an air stone, just use open air. Open air.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one's
I
open.
learned that.
Wait, what do you get?
Salt
Like,
creep,
yeah,
evaporated salt water when it leaves just the salt like on your
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
That's salt creep.
yeah, it makes it
Did
a
I
lot
ever tell
worse.
you, Sophie, to put some protection on the wall behind your tanks?
Did I what?
Did I ever tell you to put some protection on the wall behind your tanks?
Yes, I did. And okay, that one's supposed to have it. We haven't put that one up yet, which is
'Cause I
bad.
think I showed you that tank that I gave you from here. I showed you the wall here.
Yes,
Well,
yeah, I know.
well-
We still need to put it up behind that one. That tank, okay. That tank was so it was cycling and then it stopped because I didn't have any use for it. But then so now I'm cycling it again because I'm most likely gonna put because my seahorses aren't surviving. Maybe I'll do the formalin treatment first, see if that works, and then continue with that one because I was actually revamping it now so I could add like one fish in there and I could just have it running for like one fish because
Just so it's ready, though. Keep
yeah,
it simple. Yeah.
because I
By
wasn't
the
gonna.
way, don't never use formalin in a display tank.
No, I'm definitely not doing that. I would just be putting it right in the jar.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping that the formalin will help.
The
What is
way I
the
did
fine?
it,
Also,
I
when
kept the 10
Kelly
gallon
was
dry
talking,
tank and I would change the tank every other day. So what I'd do was I'd set up the 10-gallon tank with formalin made water in it and the babies would go in there their first day. Then 2 days later, I'd set up another 10-gallon tank, with the formalin in it. So they'd get like 100% water change every other day
Okay.
for a total of 3 times.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't
Just
have to
the
set up
limit.
another tank though. And
Yeah.
remember, 10 gallons, that's 10 US gallons, not Canadian gallons.
What? There's a difference between
I
what?
don't know what you guys use, but yeah, to me, 10 gallons, like a 10-gallon tank.
There's a big difference. 160 ounces in a Canadian gallon, 132 ounces in a US gallon.
Interesting. I never heard that.
I've
But I'm
never
not in Canada, so.
I've never heard anything about a Canadian versus a US. Yeah, like what? I'm so confused.
What are your ounces like then?
Like, what?
Maybe
I,
it's not a thing anymore. Maybe
yeah,
it's not used.
we might just be using the
US gallon.
US
Do we
Yeah.
go?
because
Is
like
it liters?
time. Yeah, like is that?
We deal in liters. Like roughly, there's in an American gallon, there's 3.78 or 3.77 liters. With Canadian
Oh.
gallon, it's 4 point something. I forget the exact dimension now.
Okay.
Oh, because I never heard this in my life.
It's
Like,
like
there's
4.54609 liters in a Canadian gallon.
so then when I'm sold something, like because when I'm sold something, it's always just like, for example, my tank was 35 gallons, but then
Tanks are rated in US measurement.
pardon?
Tanks are rated in US measurement.
Oh, okay.
And
That-
they
yeah.
actually don't hold as much water because most of them cheat and they use the outside dimensions of the tank to do the calculations so that you've got all the volume of the glass that
yeah.
taken up what would be water. And some of them even stretch things further than that. They take liberties with their measurements somewhere, and they'll round something up a lot more than is physically possible, even if you're using the outside dimensions of the tank.
Well, that's how the industry goes.
So 4.54609, and then the American is 3.78541. So 3.78 rounded to 3.79 liters to a gallon, US gallon.
Okay.
And round off the Canadian one, it's 4.55.
Okay. Well, so Dan,
You're dealing with,
or everything.
whenever you're dealing with basically aquariums and aquatics, you're almost always going to be dealing in US measurements.
Okay.
Except they sneak in, they say 1 mil per X number of gallons. Well, the milliliters is not US. That's British and Canadian. Actually, it's worldwide except for the US.
Yeah.
So they're mixing up worldwide measurement with the US measurement in the
Yeah.
US gallon.
Oh,
We get that here often because I use both liters and gallons and milliliters and ounces.
I run into a problem all the
I
time with
use it
recipes.
all.
Whenever I get recipes, too many times they don't specify whether the measurements are in US measurements or
Yeah, metric or imperial.
and
Yeah.
so it's a question. Sometimes I just have to play it by ear, take a guess, and if it doesn't work, then switch. But there are some that you can toggle from US to metric.
I have a
And
scale
Yeah.
like that I'm using to weigh my backpacking stuff, and
Oh, very
I
cool.
can go from grams to kilograms to ounces to
yeah,
pounds to with a touch of a button, and it was like $8 on Amazon.
yeah.
It
Oh,
was
there you
But the
go.
thing is,
so
you have to know in your recipe, you have to know what they're calling for to be able to weigh it that way.
Hmm.
now see, all
Yeah.
my recipes use, like, cups and tablespoons, you know,
Yeah,
and a quarter cup.
a Canadian cup or British cup or a US cup.
Why do we need to make these?
I don't have any
A good
Canadian
question.
recipes, so I don't
Our
have
cup
to
is
worry about
250
it.
milliliters. Yours is
Yeah.
Until
200
Ray
and
sends me the recipe for the
220.
cherry pound cake, and then I'm gonna
That's
be
your
like,
pound.
"What the heck is this measurement?"
Yeah. No.
I only use
Yeah, have fun
teaspoons,
with that.
tablespoons, and cups.
Yeah, I've probably been making like every recipe wrong my entire life because I'm like mixing up the American, Canadian. I don't even know what type I have.
But
Like,
I didn't
but
know
the thing is, you
Canadian
may
was
have
different.
American cups.
yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
When
I'm
you
like, I
buy
don't even
measuring cups, you have to know, are these cups measuring out American or Canadian?
know. Well, I measure out in the cups. Maybe they're
If,
Canadian.
if
Maybe
it
they're
doesn't work out, you're probably taking it the wrong way.
Yeah.
One way to find out, um, take your measuring cup, and put it on the scale, and tare it, and like zero it,
Mhm.
and then fill up the water to the 1 cup line and see how many grams it is.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
If it says 250 grams, then it's metric. If it says what 227 or 228 or something like that, then it's US.
I don't know why we need to make this so complicated. Can we all have the same size cup? Like,
But see, back in the 70s, we converted the metric in Canada to be with the rest of the world. But the US was obstinate and decided they're not going to. So they've never
And
changed.
not only that, but mine and my husband's generation, they made us all learn metrics in school, and
Yeah.
then we never used it.
But the thing is now in the US, if you have any company that's producing, say, machinery and that's going to other countries, they have to do it all in metrics.
Mhm.
Even though the US isn't metrics, they have to do this in metrics.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
oh,
we're
okay.
losing everybody.
fell
The
off.
connections
Ray
keep
fell off. There we
dropping. There
There
we go.
back.
go.
What did we do something there?
You
Or
fell off. No, you fell out of the show, right?
And knocked you
There you went.
out.
Happened to me earlier too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Joey
Yeah.
probably doesn't even know what cherry pound cake is.
Cherry pound cake? I made a cinnamon pound cake earlier today.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
we were talking earlier. I don't like cakes, but I love cherry pound cake.
Oh, that would be a good
And
one.
he's
But
gonna
Yeah.
that's the
send me the
off
recipe. I
to,
said I'll make one for his birthday, but I can't send it. I have to eat it in front of you.
Oh, that sounds good.
They can make one at home. We'll all make a cherry pound cake, and we can all eat.
Yeah, we should. That would be awesome.
I
I'll
think
send
I'll
it to
just
you,
eat
Joey.
Ray's cherry.
Yeah, I would appreciate that, Ray. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Cherry anything is
I'll have
really
to
good.
watch though and see if his measurements are Canadian or not.
It's probably in like grams, right? That's like the precise usually, right? Is that how you do your recipes usually, Ray?
I usually do mine in grams, yeah. But
By
some
grams,
of the
yeah.
recipes I haven't heard of. Um,
Oh,
Well, I
yeah.
have a scale, so I'd be okay, but
Ray's more precise
I
than
don't
us.
usually use grams in recipes. Like I said, I'm teaspoons and tablespoons and quarter cups and that kind of
No,
thing.
but Ray
Yeah.
has to be more precise because, like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
have all of our. We don't even know if it's like Canadian or American, but Ray has.
Well,
more-
and to me, I would make a pound cake batter and then just dump the maraschino cherries in.
That'd probably turn out all right.
Anyway, Jerry, it's on, or Joey, it's on Messenger.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. I'm going to save it to my recipe app.
Yeah. Now it's Joey's turn.
Oh.
It's whenever we look at another tab. I think that's when it happened to me because I went to look and see what Ray sent me, and then that's when I fell off of the show.
Oh, yeah, it might be then.
Well, I have something to do with it.
I don't know what happened.
You don't know. You didn't go look at something else, huh? Yeah, I don't know. That's what happened when it happened to me. I clicked on another tab and it kicked me off of Wine Wednesday. So I don't know.
I've always done stuff like that and never got kicked off.
Me neither.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
I always go to YouTube
It's got a glitch or
something like that, and it never kicked me off.
Yeah. No, never happened to me either until today, but it seemed to have just happened to all of us. So maybe it's got glitched today. I'm not going to go click on anything else now.
Yeah, no.
So Joey, I always see you posting baked stuff. Are you a baker?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually went to school to Niagara College for baking and pastry arts. I was talking to Ray about it, so... Yeah, like I grew up doing like how you do with cups and stuff, but then in school they taught us the scales, so I kind of I can do both and kind of convert and stuff, and so I love to experiment. I bake a lot of different sourdough breads and that kind of thing.
Nice.
Keep myself busy.
Love sourdough.
Yeah, I made a blueberry cream cheese one last week, and it was just like really good. Nice to have with some jam on it.
I think it sounded really good.
Joey already knows I'm not fond of sourdough bread.
Yeah, Ray don't like it, no. But he has some recipes of bread that I'm excited to try. They look phenomenal.
With the blueberries in it, I doubly don't want it.
Not a blueberry fan, no.
Blueberries and raspberries, the worst two berries going.
Wait, I beg to differ.
I have a secret. I get it. The farmers market there made walnut sourdough, walnut blonde. They use wheat flour sourdough and they put walnuts in it. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, that sounds good. And yeah, Ray, you're awesome with that, eh? You're growing strawberries and stuff year round. I've been trying to figure out I want to get set up to start doing that. I always wait till the springtime, but
I was look and see I got
yeah, I was impressed. He showed me he has like a bunch of tomatoes better than the grocery store.
Tomatoes.
Yeah. In the middle of winter.
Right. I can't even grow them in the summer. I have no sun.
Oh, no.
I have so many trees. I'm in the forest, right?
I don't have any
so I bring my plants in the winter. I have house plants that I kick out for spring and summer because they do really well outside.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah.
And then I bring them in the winter and they struggle because I don't have the right lights for them.
Yeah.
You know, they just have the big windows, but it's winter, so it's like gray all the time and they get all unhappy until springtime.
Yeah.
I remember Ray during the summer, he gave us a few tomatoes and he has like an excess of tomatoes and my family can't even grow like a few tomatoes during the summer.
You got too many trees.
Yeah. You gotta have all day sun for tomatoes. For a lot of stuff wants all day sun. The one thing I can grow is herbs. A lot of herbs don't mind shade.
Yeah, we can grow herbs. But anyways, it's getting to be almost an hour now.
Yeah, it is. Just turned. And we haven't talked much about seahorses, have we?
Just a little, eh?
It's okay. If anyone has questions, you can always message. So for anyone who didn't know, there aren't a ton of viewers right now. But we did change it to every other week. So we're not going to be here next week. Week after that, I think Kelly should be hosting it. And then anyways, it continues on like that. So every other week from now on. But if you do have any questions, like anything urgent, you can message on Instagram or Facebook, Seahorse Whisperer, and I will answer as quick as possible.
So we'll have to celebrate Ray's birthday late.
There's a link to the lights on Amazon that I use.
Did you put it in the private chat?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to
but
click on it.
Like,
you
yeah.
have to make sure that it's Amazon.ca that you go to, not the US. They'll probably try to get you to switch to the US site, but you won't be
What
able
is
to.
that? What is that for?
This is for the lights that I use. They're basically high lumen output garage
Oh,
lights. They call it deformable, and basically
okay.
you screw it into a bulb, but it's got eight, uh, yeah, eight little tabs. All the
Yeah, it's
lights
like
are on.
it looks like a fan. Ray sent it to me, but it looks we
Yeah.
were gonna get one too
Yeah,
for
I've
the because you
looked
could
at
screw it
some.
right into the like if you have
I've
a
looked.
light.
Yeah,
That's what I
I've
use in
seen
the
them
house
on
here.
Amazon. I've
Yeah.
almost bought some, but
Yeah.
then I'm like, oh, the plants they'll do all right. I mean, they make it every year. The thing I used to have when I was raising the baby seahorses, I had those lights that they put in a chicken coop to keep the baby
Okay.
chicks warm
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I needed those to get my brine shrimp to hatch because my house was
Yes.
so cold, right? So I was running those, and they really ran up my power bill.
Oh yeah.
Do
Yeah.
the grow
Oh my
those
God.
lights do that,
Yeah.
Ray?
Here,
The lights.
I put the page on share there so you can see what it looks like.
Oh, hold on.
Do they run your bill up, Ray? Your power bill that you can tell?
Oh,
Well,
where?
see, I got out when I was increasing my lights, and there we are.
There we go.
I
Can you
think
see
those are
that?
LEDs,
The
right?
LEDs
Yeah,
won't, right?
Yeah, no, LEDs you
I
won't have a
think.
problem.
Yeah.
32,000
Oh, and they're
lumens.
expensive too. The lights I were looking at, see, I don't think they were LED, and it was only like $8 or $10 for a
Yeah,
light.
but see, in the States, it's cheaper.
Yeah, you pay a
That's
Okay,
for,
lot less
that's
in the
for two
States.
lights.
It's probably like
Okay,
38 bucks American.
gotcha.
that's for
I'm
two
gonna take
lights.
a picture of it and I'll Google it and see what it is on the American.
They were actually cheaper when I bought them because I bought them when they had the sale on.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Anyway, with that, you can grow them indoors. You don't.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, my house plants would like that in the winter, I'm sure.
Yeah, they would.
Oh yeah.
And the beauty of it is those little tabs, they fold upwards so that you can, instead of the
You
light
can
going
aim
down,
them, huh?
have the light spread out
Oh.
over a larger area. And
Oh, that's
because if
very
you get the
cool.
high lumen output, that 32,000 lumen output is really strong.
Yeah.
And so you don't have to have the lights so close to the plants.
No.
Now, with the tomatoes, I get it as close as I can because they
Yeah.
use all the light that they can get.
Yeah.
Can one of them do like a whole room?
Well, they're meant for putting in a garage or a warehouse.
So it'll
Oh
cover a
yeah.
big area then, pretty
Yeah,
much.
but
One of them.
not to use for like a grow light type of scenario.
Uh-huh.
Like because if you put it in the ceiling light and you're putting stuff around the room, then it's not going to be strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But like some stuff, it'll be okay being 4 or 5 feet away from it. There's other stuff like tomato plant. If you got it a foot away, it's better.
Yeah. Because I have a whole room that's like a jungle right now. It need a lot of light. But you know what? I have these
Is
huge
that where you're
windows.
going to make the new
You
seahorse
see,
room?
this room is like all windows, pretty much.
Oh
So I
wow.
keep my plants in here during the winter. It's an enclosed porch, is what it
Oh,
is.
that's nice.
And so my house plants stay in here. It kind of wraps around the house. And I have like it's a bunch of rooms all lined up wrapping the house. And I have plants like all along. And this one room, like the whole wall, it's like probably 7 feet long, is all plants.
Oh wow.
So I would need a lot of light. But like I said, they make it through the way, and then they go back outside in spring and they get all healthy again. So I just haven't spent the money to do that because I have other priorities, I guess.
If you have a whole wall of plants and it's
Uh-huh.
up high and down low, you can put the light bulb in a socket that is pointing out horizontal, like on a clamp. I have
Yeah.
uh, I have clamp lights, so you can have it horizontal, so it's going towards the whole wall. That's
Hmm.
better than
Oh,
having
that
it
would
down,
be good.
than
Yeah.
having some of those
Hmm.
fingers pointing towards the wall.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I actually started with LEDs when corncob bulbs first come out. Do you know what a corncob bulb is?
I
It's like LEDs coming out
Oh,
like kernels of
okay.
corn.
hmm
There's strips of LEDs going vertical on there.
yeah.
And what I did, I took the LED, I took the corncob bulb apart and took those arrays of lights and fastened them on some aspenite. I cut a circular piece of aspenite out and I put these arrays out, spread them all around in a circle. And the bottom part of the bulb I put right in the center of them because it had some LEDs in it too. And then I hung it over a container that I have. Actually, I've got green beans in it right now. And but the thing is, that was only 10,000 lumens back then.
Oh wow.
And I had another one that was 5,000 lumens, and I put that, I took that apart and made it in a linear one and put a box around it and made a hood out of it, put it over one of my Seahorse tanks that I had macro in.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So that's how I started onto it, and then as they progressed and started making new types of lights, and that, especially when they got into what they call the deformables. At first, the
Okay.
deformables only had about three arms on them. Then they went four. Then they started going six, and now up to eight. Um, and each time they started to get higher in lumens. Like I went from 10,000. My first deformables were also 10,000, just three arms on them. But then the next ones were, I think, 18,000. They had four arms on them. Then it went up in the 20s, and now the last four are in their 30. They're 32,000.
Yeah, wow.
So it's getting to be a lot easier now to do the inside growing than what we used to.
Yeah.
See, back in the 70s, I used to grow indoors, but I had 1,000 watt metal halide, and
Yeah.
it was okay growing them that way until the hydro rates started skyrocketing.
Yeah.
And metal halide isn't all that efficient. It's an incandescent, so it's not
Yeah.
very efficient. So it produces a lot of heat.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and while it was 1,000 watts, uh, that's a lot of that wattage is coming out in heat form, not in light form.
That was
Mm.
like those heat lamps that I used for the brine shrimp because that's what they are is heat lamps. To
Yeah.
keep baby chicks warm. So that's what I was using to help get the brine shrimp warm enough to hatch. And yeah, it
Well,
ran the energy bill up quite a bit.
I never used heat on for the brine shrimp.
Mine wouldn't hatch without it because the room,
Oh,
like this room that wraps the house I was telling you about, the enclosed
yeah.
porch, I mean, it's like down in the like 50s in winter, so they didn't want to
My
have.
basement temperature runs from about 58 to 65.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So your shrimp
uh,
probably took a while to hatch down there too then.
just a day.
Oh, mine would not hatch in days
But it
sometimes.
would have been cheaper if you just put a heater in, an aquarium heater.
Yeah, but I wasn't hatching them in anything like that though. I didn't hatch them in aquariums or anything like that. I was
Yeah.
using smaller stuff. So
Probably just a 40-watt bulb would have been sufficient.
maybe, I don't know. My house is cold though. I had
Yeah.
my seahorse. I had to heat their water today for the water change for the first time because it was
Oh,
so
really?
cold here. I couldn't even do their water change. So I had to heat the water before I added the salt. And then
Oh,
throughout the day, their heater kept coming on, and I have it set like at 67. Yeah, it
okay.
only comes on at 67. But
Yeah.
even with the fire going, and they're in the room where we have the wood burning stove. And with the wood burning stove, we were barely keeping the house in the low 60s.
Wow.
So
What temperature do you keep your tanks at?
around 70, like they run 67 to 72,
Yeah.
sometimes up to in the summer the chillers are set to come on around 73, 74 to try and keep them below the 74.
What temperature you got your Seahorse tank at, Joey?
73 right now.
Okay. Sophie, what temperature you keep your Seahorses at?
Um, I think I'm actually like not fully sure. To be clear, I think
Whatever
it's
the
at
room
70.
is.
Oh no, it's at 73 or 72.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you get above 74, then it's problematic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine
I try to
varies
keep
with
that
Yeah,
room.
that's what.
seasons.
Yeah. I've been trying to keep that room cooler, but it's like even I dropped the room down with the window open the one day to about like 58, 60. And even then,
Uh-huh.
the aquarium only dropped to about 71. And so I think it's just with the lights and
The
the
lights and stuff.
filter, it's kind
Yeah.
of keeps it because there's no, I don't even have a heater in there, like you said, in case it drops. And so I think
Yeah.
it's just, but it seems to be good. Like I haven't experienced any issues at all with anything, so good range
Yeah.
of temperature.
You'll have to see in summer how it
Yeah. Yeah,
goes with
that's what I'm
the
looking
lights and
forward to
stuff.
figuring out. I think
You
I'm gonna
might
have
need
to
a
get
chiller
like a little, I don't know, maybe like a little some type of cooling unit for the window or something just to keep the
to
room a
keep
little
the
bit
room
You don't
cooler.
have
cool.
air conditioning?
We have like a there's like a wall unit and we don't
Uh,
like it's kind of expensive to run it like just to
Yeah, we
cool the
don't run
entire
ours.
house. So
Yeah,
I
I
think
hear
I'd
you.
probably be better off just to cool off the bedroom because that's probably the room you want to be cool anyways for sleeping. So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
don't
I had
use
Common Hollis. I
ours.
bought a $50 used air conditioner,
Yeah.
5,000 BTU, and I put it down in the basement and I put plastic around the abs tank. It was
Yeah,
90-gallon
yeah.
tank. I put plastic all around it and then had uh, this air conditioner blowing the cold air into that area there
Ah,
to keep it, make
yeah,
sure that
yeah.
the temperature didn't get up above 68.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably I'll do something similar because what the like the water chillers they can be pretty expensive, eh?
Yeah.
They
Well,
are
I couldn't
mine
do
were
that with all the
500
tanks I
each.
have.
Yeah.
I had so
Yeah,
many
you were
tanks
running
that
quite a few,
for each
eh?
system, I'd have spent so many $1,000 with 10 or 12 systems.
Yeah.
So it just wasn't practical. So using that system, but then once I put the furnace, when I put the whole unit, whole house air conditioning in the furnace, then that
Mm,
solved my problems right there.
okay.
And mainly because I don't like it hot.
Yeah.
And so I keep it down. Well, I'm keeping it a little bit warmer now, but I used to keep it around 70, 68 and 70.
Yeah.
Now I'm keeping it around 72.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad.
But
I seen the
it
other
is a
day
lot more
too.
economical with a furnace air conditioning.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was another
Okay.
thing I might give a shot. It was like they used a mini fridge and they ran like I don't know,
See,
10 feet of tube through it,
They
and
they don't
Mhm.
work. They
it
don't
won't.
work with the dam. There's
No.
people saying that it worked, but the experts that have done studies on it um, show it might have an effect of 1 to 2 degrees at the most.
it's not
Okay, so
efficient,
yeah, not
probably.
efficient enough.
And it is not, it's not efficient. It's using so much hydro to get that 1 to 2 degrees change that it's just
Okay.
not worth it.
Okay,
But
yeah.
a
Makes
lot of people
sense.
have tried it just because somebody posts it, and
Yeah.
and people are, they just do not do their own research. They see
No.
something and they take their word at it, and then they find out it's like there's all sorts of recipes for making certain things, baking and cooking and that. A lot of it's just garbage,
Yeah.
um, especially if it's on Facebook.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't know. Some of my favorite recipes I've gotten off of Facebook, I must say.
The
But
thing
I
is,
can tell if it's going to be good.
it's getting worse now. So there are good recipes on Facebook, but it's
Yeah.
hard to find
Yeah.
anymore. Uh, I think I would probably actually only have an interest in maybe 2 or 3 posts out of every 100 that I scroll down through.
Yeah.
First of all, I skip the ones that say sponsor because I'm not interested in the
It's
ads.
all advertising,
And
yeah.
then,
Yeah.
and then if you click on more and then you don't get the whole story, they say the rest is in comment section.
And
Then
then you get an ad,
I
yeah.
won't do that. I won't click on anything like that. That's just clickbait.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then there's stuff just out and out. When you see it, you know it's bloody ridiculous, and you ignore that. So when it comes down to it, I go through about 100, and I get 2 or 3 that I have interest in.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Oh,
All right.
anyhow, we got to get the girl to bed here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my parents are
it's
in bed.
late.
Um,
It's late.
I also have stuff to do before I go to sleep, which is gonna be fun. Anyways, um, yeah, my parents, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll probably see Kelly next week. Um, and
Or
yeah,
week after,
not
I
next week,
guess.
the week
yes,
after.
2
yeah,
weeks.
not next week.
So we have to
Next,
celebrate Ray's birthday a week late.
yeah,
But I'm
Well,
gonna make that cake.
I'll be 4 days late. My birthday's in 10 days, so 2 weeks before
Yeah,
Okay.
Tuesday.
yeah.
hmm
It'll be a few days late. But I got your recipe, Ray. I could read it on my phone. I'm gonna print it out and make it. Although I have to change my measurements, I don't use grams, so I'm gonna have to do that. But I can't.
I don't even know right now. It's been a long time since I looked at what I got. Oh yeah, milliliters
You've
and
got grams and stuff.
yeah, grams and milliliters.
Yeah,
Oh
that's okay. I have the ways and means. I can do it. It's just not
yeah,
usual for the recipes I see to do it that way. But I've got the things that measure that way, so I can do it. I will
that's
figure it out.
actually the way I prefer recipes to be in grams and milliliters. It's much
Yeah,
easier
well,
to work that
that's
way. It's more exact and makes it
that's
easier
the
for
most
consistency
accurate.
from one batch to another. If you just put
Yeah.
say a cup, well, some recipes I see well, use say 4.5 cups of flour, but if you think it's a bit too wet, then you put a little bit more in, or use a little bit less under this. I don't like
Yeah.
recipes like that.
Yeah, I don't that's too vague. I'm like that too. That's why like I said like I like baking over cooking because baking usually they tell you the exact thing whereas you're reading on how to cook a meat and it says until done. You know?
So,
Like
something else
okay,
before I forget,
what's
Joey.
done? What's your definition of done?
Roast rib recipes. When I'm talking the rise time, I'm doing it in the oven on the setting for for proofing.
Okay. Okay.
That's not just open air time. So whatever you're doing, you would have to experiment to find what's the best time for proofing it in whatever mood or mode you're using.
Okay. Yeah, for
But I
sure.
find it's more consistent for me to use this because then it doesn't matter if I got the heat on or if I got the air conditioning on,
Yeah.
whatever. It's it's what's in the oven there
I've
that
never
counts.
had a recipe talk about proofing. I don't even know what that
So
is.
you've
That's the
never made bread then.
What's that?
You've never made bread.
No. No,
No.
not I have, but not like bread, like there's breads, that don't have yeast,
Yeah.
that are,
Yeah.
I've made stuff like that, but I've never,
Uh,
I think I used yeast like one time, and I think it might have been for like pizza dough or something
oh
weird. It
man.
wasn't even a bread, I don't think. It was something, but I remember, yeah, waiting for it and like, is it ready? Is it not ready? Yeah, no, I've never made
Yeah.
bread like that.
I remember working in the bakery. We used to have a walk-in proofer. It was probably like the size of my bedroom, and you'd have to go and wait for the bread to be the right proof. And every day it's different depending on the humidity and whatever,
Oh my
right? So,
gosh. That sounds like
yeah.
the
Anyway, we better let her get off here. I
Yeah.
Yeah,
said that before. I was
I
probably
know.
20 minutes.
Right, third time's the charm. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Cheers. I
Nice
got half
talking to
my
you,
Good night.
drinks.
everybody.
Here's